Oh, what a wonderful view this is. Oh, hi. Um, Today we're going to look at how to connect the data dictionaries that we've been talking about forever, it feels like, to a view. And there are a few different key things that bind the data dictionary information down to the view elements or objects. And that's what we're going to look at today. Going into the studio here, you can see that we have the overview. And if we look at the view, it looks like this. So you have the location and the items and a list down here. And all of these are different types of elements because the list has multiple elements of items, and the location and item are just one item at a time. So we're going to take a look at a few different things here. First of all, you remember that we do set DDO server to bind data dictionaries together. Then you have these two mysterious calls, set main DD and set server. And what are those doing, and why are there two of them? Why not one? Well, the main data dictionary is kind of the main responsible for what's going on in this view. And that's the main is the one that initiates the view. It does all the constraining and making sure that you're allowed to get the data in this view. So it's kind of the primary master of this view. Then you have the server, and the server has more to do with when you do a save, because the server, as you see, we can set different servers on different places. So in the list here, we have set server to item. So if you change something in the item and you want to do a save, then it is actually the item in this case that is saved. But if you do a save on any of these items, then the server is the location. So these are the differences. And how do you know what actually to save when you're in these forms and what to display? And there you have this entry item that points to the table.column. And you have these in the list as well. They are just a web column. You also have web column dates and web column combo and stuff like that for different types of elements, but they all have this entry item and the table and the column. So these are the things that bind the view to the data dictionary. When you use wizards, for instance, and load data, this is done automatically for you. It's set up so you don't have to think about it. It's just there. That's all good, but you should also have kind of an idea of what they are doing. But what happens if you don't want to use the data dictionary for some reason? You want to comment this out and manage the information in the form by yourself. It could be with some function that you want to update this element, or you might want to have a different element that is not even in the database that displays something. And you can do that, but then you have to remove this entry item, and then we call them NonDB aware elements. And then you have to use procedures to actually update these objects. That was a short, sweet little video about how the data dictionaries are connected to the views. And now I can go back to more important thing, like this beautiful view. See you next week. Bye bye. Wonderful.